everyone, it's Monique with LoveCraft Makes, and I'm back to go over a bunch of stuff I bought. I went shopping, guys, like several times in the course of the past 2 months because global pandemic. Let's just put it that way. And I can't go anywhere and I can't do anything, so here we go. So I've got a whole bunch of stuff to show you. I've got yarn to show you. I've got fabric to show you. I have a finished object sewn project to show you. I was pretty excited about that. And I can put up pictures in here somewhere of the sewn objects that I made for our 2 giveaway winners. Their packages have gotten to them now, and I confirmed this morning that they had received them, so now I feel comfortable putting up a video that includes pictures of their sewn items. They got each half the yarn. I gave each of them a handmade stitch marker, and then they each got a project bag for knitting or crochet or whatever you want to say. This is the sewn item that I finished for myself. Okay, there's my stitch counter. You'll have to forgive my nails, they're all chipped. I have to redo them, but I love this fabric. Isn't that amazing? And so we've got the 3 pockets. This is just another sew together bag. This has all my, I transferred all my hooks to it. And the inside, this one's purple. Let's see. This one's green. Love it. And the last one I want to say is blue, but I could be wrong. Yep, blue. It's got all my lace clovers in there. I heard rumor that Furls is going to be doing lace weight crochet hooks, so I'm pretty excited about that. So again, there's the interior and there's the exterior fabric. I love this bag. It is one of my favorite things I've ever made. It is just like the other one that I had made for myself, as far as the pattern goes, but just different fabric. I love it. So with that in mind, let me show you the fabrics that I have ordered. And I ordered these with several things in mind, a couple things for personal use, but also I think I'm just gonna start making some project bags for sale. Once I have enough to put up on my Etsy shop, I will let you guys know that they're there. But first I will show you what I got. So there's a Facebook group, fabric group that I belong to, and she does daily sales, and every day she puts up several types of fabric, and she always groups them together. So if you have trouble, like, you know, putting together fabric, she does a really good job. We're gonna look at fabrics. And the first ones I have got with Halloween in mind. So there's one. Here is another, obviously. It's little spideys and bugs and flies, and thought that was fun. Then there's this one with some kitties and some little tombstones, and the tombstones make me laugh because it says like, "You're next, I'll be back, I was hoping for a pyramid, this stinks, pearl e-gates," you know, so they're kind of cute. I thought it was kind of cute, little fun stuff. And then this one is my favorite. I love it. So I'll probably make up some fun Halloween themed, you'll have to excuse me, that's my, I don't know what that is. Oh, that's my Instant Pot. I've got spaghetti sauce cooking. Okay, and then the next one, these next don't have any real theme to them. I just thought they were pretty. There's this one, which I thought was really nice. Very, very muted colors, but really very pretty. So I bought enough of that to make several. This was fun. And this is more sewing. Hopefully this shows up, but it's like making men, do men, so far so good, so cool, so much to do, so little time, stitch please. sheer madness, just sew it, so what, all those things. And I just thought it was a really cute little bag. And you know, there are those of us who sew and crochet, and so someone might like that. And then I just got a nice polka dot, because you can never have too many polka dot fabrics. Good linings. This I will likely make a couple of bags out of it, but the first bag made out of this will go to my daughter, because I bought this specifically with her in mind. Little kitty unicorns and rainbows, and she's just recently started crocheting again, and so she used to crochet before I did, and she kind of stopped, but she's recently made noises like she has. I think she's bored at home, and so I'm gonna make her up a bag, a little project bag to keep her stuff in. She's got 3 cats, so you know, they get into things. Then there is this one that I couldn't pass up, because how cute is that with the kitty looking at the fish in the fish bowl? I mean, come on, it's adorable. And then there is, now this is a canvas, kind of a canvas weight, so it's heavier, and this will probably not be the same type of project bag that I have in mind for the others. And I will put a picture here of the project bags that I made for our giveaway winners. I will probably have some like this eventually up for sale, as well as zip bags and bags with snaps. I don't think that they will all be the shape of the drawstrings that I sent them, but it'll be interesting anyways. I'll have to make a bunch and see what sells really well. But anyway, so I just thought this was very pretty. You know, it's quite reserved. It's just some kind of tropical looking flowers, and this is, look at those palm trees there. And it's kind of a purpley blue color. It's very nice. And I was thinking, for those of you who sew and are familiar with bag patterns, that would make a really nice Oslo bag. If you don't know what the Oslo bag is, you can look it up, Oslo bag. I think So Sweetness is the designer on that. And then I got this one because I just thought it was so sweet, and I know that there's a lot of us ladies that would enjoy, and it's really pretty because there's a lot of different flowers, and so there's the opportunity for some really fun bags out of that. And then this last one, I'm sure I will probably make a bag out of it, but I bought this with me in mind, and I don't know, I was thinking I might make an apron, but I absolutely love this fabric. And let me see. Isn't this just amazing? Let me pull up, because there's even more. Like, there's this big bird there. It's just beautiful, and the colors on the screen are as vibrant as they are on the fabric. I love this. This particular fabric is called Rainbow Flight, licensed to Wilmington Prints. It is so pretty. I love it. So I'm not 100% sure. I might make myself project bags. I might make myself a craft room apron. I don't know how many of you have craft room aprons, but I bought the Janet Claire apron pattern a while ago to make for myself, and I never got around to it. So I would like to do that, and so I might use some of that for that. And you guys will have to excuse my special under my bat wings, but hey, middle-aged lady here. Now the other thing to talk about is I have ordered some yarn. I ordered yarn from Deramores, I ordered yarn from LoveCraft, I ordered yarn from Expression Fiber Arts, and I ordered yarn from Herrschenners. They are all here, and I would say I've gotten them over the course of the last month. And I knew that I was going to be doing a bunch, and so I figured instead of making several tiny videos about it, I would just save them all up and do them all in one. So that's what I'm going to do. So Herrschenners arrived today, and I ordered from Herrschenners specifically with, I don't know how many of you have seen the pandemic crochet along on Ravelry and or Facebook. Actually, one of our winners, Jamie, had mentioned it to me that she thought it was really pretty and thought I might like it. And so she helped me find it, and I did like it. And so I decided to order the yarn to make it. And I took a chance and I gambled and I lost a little bit. So that's kind of a bummer, but I will figure it out. The pattern calls for mandala yarn, 2 different colorways, 2 cakes of each. I knew I wanted to use gnome. So let me show you what that is. So this is mandala. This is gnome. I knew I wanted to use this, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to use it by itself and keep it just one colorway through the whole thing or not. And I had seen a bunch of people order the Lion brand cake millends from Herrschenners, and every single person I saw that ordered them got gnome in them. And I figured, well, I'll just order 3, and then that way I'll probably get a couple gnomes, and if I just want to do gnome, I can do gnome, and if I don't, I can just like combine it with some that are already in there. Well, I got my millends. No gnome in any of them. All 3 of them are this. And I gotta be honest with you, I don't like any of these cakes. Not one. I don't like the colors on any of them. Not so much my style, and I'm really kind of bummed about it because everybody else's millends I thought were gorgeous, and everybody ordered multiples and they were all matched, and this just is the way it seems to go for me 99.9% of the time when I order something like this. First of all, I don't like brown, and there's brown in 2 of the 3 of these, like a significant amount of brown. Not my thing. So anyways, 3 of those, not real pleased, and I should have just known better. But I thought, you know what, that's a good deal. I'll probably get some gnome and some other really great ones that I would like, and then I'll be ahead of the game. And not only was I not ahead of the game, I don't like any of the 9 millend cakes that I got. So yay me. I did get this, and I knew I was gonna like this, and I do, and it is Colorscape. These are both Acapulco, but you can kind of see the difference when they are, you know, you get the orange on the outside as opposed to the green. I thought this was really pretty, and it was on sale, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna grab some because I really like this yarn, this Colorscapes yarn. I think it's nice. Okay, so I've never ordered Premier until I got some from LoveCraft last week, and I would say that I really think that it's very nice. I haven't crocheted with any of it yet, but it feels very nice. It's very soft. And basically what it was after listening to Cinnamon Stitches rave about Premier over and over and over again, I figured, all right, you know what, I'm just gonna order some Premier. And in my area, there really doesn't seem to be a lot of it around. And if I do see it in the store, it's like really super limited and not what I was looking for at the time or what have you. So I figured, you know what, I'm gonna try a couple different types. And I got a couple of single skeins. So I'll show you, like this I got, it was Premier Garden. It's very pretty. I like it. The colorway is Water Lily. It's a 3 weight, 100% acrylic, 284 yards. So I only got one because I figured, you know, excuse me, my allergies. I only got one of these because 274 yards, I can make something really nice out of that. So that is what I got from Herrschenners. And again, that's not Herrschenners' fault that I don't like those millends. You know, they sent 3 packages that all 3 match. They clearly try hard to provide you with, you know, cakes that you're gonna like, or that you can make a significant amount of stuff with. And it might be that I save the gnome for something else and make the pandemic crochet along with a couple of those in there, like I said, and just figure it out. But yeah, that's not Herrschenners' fault. That's my fault. I should know better by now. I think one time, and it was from Hobby, I got mystery bags that I liked. Every other time I've gotten a mystery bag or millend bag, it has literally been colors that are like chicken shit green and brown, which I don't like. And basically I've yet to have a really good one. I don't remember where I got this, but I got a Bernat Baby Velvet. This is in the color Lavender Sprite, and I got this to go with the white and the gray that I bought for the Crochet Crowd, those Fat Cat stuffies. I think they did a pig and a cat and a unicorn, and they're so cute. And so I bought this yarn because this was the yarn it called for, and it was on sale. Okay, it's the same place that I got these from, and I can't recall where it is. Was it? I don't know. Anyways, I bought 6 Karen Big Cakes. These were all on sale. It was a clearance, actually, and I wanted to do, again, Crochet Crowd had an Afghan about a year ago called The Study of Texture, and I wanted to give that a try, and it called for Bernat Pop, and I didn't like the colors that were available at Bernat Pop or the price. So I was able to get the Karen Big Cakes in this color. That's actually a pretty good representation of the colors. And the colorway is actually called Plum Pudding. This is a 4-weight. It has 603 yards per cake. I got 6 cakes. And I can actually show you what that's looking like. I had already begun it a while ago, and it is in progress. So you can see it's, it's all wonky because I'm in the middle of doing it, but it's got great texture, and I understand why they called it The Study of Texture. It's really a lot of fun. Even Dave is enjoying the colors and the look of it. So I've been picking away at this. I did end up frogging the Renata wrap that I was making, my Expression Fiber Arts wrap. I will make that another time, but they really weren't lying when they said the pattern looks better in a solid color. I felt like I was wasting beautiful yarn because it really was kind of lost, and the pattern for the wrap was getting lost in the variation in the yarn, and the yarn really, they just weren't working well together, and so I did frog that. I've made a couple of Cinnamon Stitches do-rags, so those are kind of cute. I like those. The first one I made for some reason was huge on me, and I have this problem with almost everybody whose hats I make. Really, like, they're just way too big. Way too big. But anyway, so I made this. It's really cute. I like it. I made it with Lamia pastel cotton, which is so soft. Okay, so let me go back. I made this out of like a 4-weight, and it just, to get it to fit this way, it was so big here that it looked ridiculous on my head. I don't know. I guess maybe I just have a weird head. But, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to try again, and I'm going to make it with a thinner weight and a smaller hook. And I did, and it worked out. It does still need to be washed, and so I'm sure it's going to tighten up a little bit, but I do like it. I actually told her I would put a picture on Instagram and tag her when I finished making it, and I just have not gotten around to that, but maybe I can get that done this weekend. That is my Big Cakes, Bernat Baby Velvet. Those came from the same, and I can't remember what. I want to say Deramores, but I don't think it would be Deramores. I don't know if they sell that. Maybe it was, it was Yarnspirations. Oh, for goodness sakes. It was Yarnspirations. So I also got yarn from Yarnspirations. So there you go. So the other day, LoveCraft came in, a LoveCraft order. So let me show you all of those goodies, and let me tell you the goodies those are. I was pretty excited about that. First, I don't know how many of you watch is it the Stout Stitch podcast with Zach? I think that's what it's called. But he, a couple of podcasts ago, he was talking about one that he's doing called Hotel of Bees shawl. And I loved it. I thought it was great. So I went and I bought the pattern, and then I decided, you know what, I'm actually going to get the yarn it calls for. And it was, I don't know how you say this, sheepjeez, I don't know. Nobody knows how to say this. And if you do, really good for you. I don't. It calls for the sheepjeez stonewash. Now, I had bought the colors initially that I thought that I would enjoy, and I showed Dave, and he goes, well, that's not very bee-like. And I said, well, if I really like the shawl, maybe I'll make a second one and I'll use those colors. Well, while I was at LoveCraft, I needed, I don't know, I just decided to get a couple that were more along that colorway. So I got 3 of the lemon quartz, I believe is the colorway. Yeah, color 812 lemon quartz. And these are 130 meters, 78 cotton, 22 acrylic. Stonewash, they're cute. I really like them. So got those. And then I figured while I was getting those, because you need multiple different colors for it, I got this pretty green that is called color 819 New Jade. It's pretty. Oh, look, you can see Dave out there walking around. He's been a busy boy lately. As part of my Let's Try Premier, I got some Premier Bamboo Fair. And oh my goodness, this feels so nice. It's a 3-weight, 273 yards, 60% rayon from bamboo, 40% cotton. I enjoy it. It's really pretty. I'm not sure what I'm going to make out of it, but I like it. Then the other, by the way, I do have to say, I love how LoveCraft sends their stuff in bags, because I use these as project bags. So yeah, there. Another Premier that I decided to try, this was Premier Everyday, 180 yards. This is a 4-weight, and this is colorway Parrot. This is something I had never tried before. This brand, it's King Cole brand. And this is called Drifter. It's a 4-ply, and I thought it was so pretty. It is shade 4235 Bluebell, and it is 69% acrylic, 25% cotton, 6% wool, 437 yards in this one skein. And isn't it pretty? I just thought it was really, really pretty. So I thought I would give that a go. It's very soft. I like it quite a bit. Also, another King Cole. I did not get this for the name, and it is what it is. Corona Chunky. I just thought the color was really pretty, and I was trying to get a variation of sizes and weights and sizes, and a couple different brands to try out that I had seen people use that I liked. I had to tell you, this is so squishy. It is so soft. Shade 2275 China Rose. 100% acrylic, approximately 170 yards. And I got this basically figuring I just needed one because I would probably make like a hat or something out of it, just to give it a try. Maybe even like a cowl or something for my mom. My mom loves purple, so she would like that. Now, I'm just going to hold up the bag so you can see. Paint box, 3 of them. Descending colors, darkest, medium, light. I want to try the cinnamon fade shawl. When I went to try to get the Premier ones that she made them with, I couldn't, because of this, they had a sale going on or something. I couldn't get 3 shades that would work together. One, or every single one I tried to come up with, one or the other was sold out. So I figured, well, the hell with that, and I just looked up the weight of the yarn, and I ended up going with this. So this is Paint Box Simply Aaron's. I've never used paint box yarn, so I figured, well, that'll be a change too. I can give it a try. These are colors 245, 246, 247. It's 184 meters, so 201 yards, 100% acrylic. It's nice. I mean, it's not like, oh my God, this is the softest stuff ever, but it's pretty okay. I wasn't angry at it. So, that's good. I liked it more than I liked my mill ends. And I hope nobody's offended when I say I don't like brown. I know lots of people like brown. I know like Crystal at Bag a Day likes brown. She can have them. Not my thing. Okay, and what else did I get from LoveCrafts? I tried some weird stuff. Oh, this was Premier as well. Luna, Premier Luna. 273 yards, 100% anti-pilling acrylic. It's a 3-weight. It's quite soft. It's very pretty. Lots of different shades in there. 1072.15 is the colorway. So that gives you plenty of info there, huh? I decided to try a Premier anti-pilling decay colors. This little cake is adorable. I thought the colors were so sweet and just kind of calm. That's what they made me think of, calm. It's 383 yards in here, and it's a 3-weight colored teacup. Isn't that sweet? What a sweet little tiny, and it's way smaller than I thought it was going to be, but it's very soft, really squishy. I like it. Again, I don't know what I'm going to make. As you can tell, I was on kind of a purple tear this order. I got 3 more paint box, although these ones are DKs. And I got a dark gray, a medium gray, and a light gray. You can't see the medium very well. These are colors 103, 104, 106. 105 was sold. And then the last things that I got from them, and these were kind of fancy. So I got 2 of these. And obviously I kind of figured they would be bigger. I wasn't paying attention. But this is called Color Spectrum Mad Tosh. It's Tosh Merino Light. It's 52 yards in each of these, 100% superwash merino wool. And it's really pretty. The colors really are really pretty. It's greens and blues and purples. All my colors, you know. Clearly you can tell what my colors are, guys. It's, you know, bright rainbowy colors and then kind of purples and blues and greens. So I got 2 of those. So I have, I think, 104 yards. It is machine wash cold. Nice, gentle cycle air dry. Then I got this. I thought this was so sweet. It's Lang Millicalori Baby Luxe Merino Fine Super Wash. It's 50 grams. And does it give me any other information? It doesn't give me much. 98% merino fine, 2% polyester. I don't know if you can see, there's like a sparkle to it, but isn't that pretty? And then the last thing I got from them was, I have never seen this brand before. It is gorgeous. It's called Fiberspates. And this is 69% mulberry silk, 22% mohair, 9% polyamide. Here's the tag. And then the it's called Fairy Wings. This color is called Sherbet. The dessert is Sherbet, but they called this Sherbet. This is hand wash. 175 meters. This is 191 yards. Oh, can you see how amazing looking that is? Holy shiznits. I was super excited about that. So again, Fairy Luxury Fiberspates Yarns, Fairy Wings. Okay, and then a while back, like I was saying, when I did the initial purchase to do the Hotel of Bees shawl that Zach had suggested, I decided to get, because you need 3 of 2 colors and 1 of a 3rd color. So I got these as my 2 3s. And this isn't showing up really well. It is purple. Does it give me a color? Amethyst. This is just, you know, moonstone, color moonstone. So it's kind of a ecru. And then just for the heck of it, because I wasn't sure which of the 2 I would want to use. Oh my goodness, excuse me. I got a dark black and a bright green, and these colors are, the green is called Malachite, the black, it doesn't even say. It's just like a charcoal. It's kind of mottled. So I'm not sure which, I would probably use honestly, the black for the Hotel of Bees shawl. And I'll try to put a link down below to that shawl because I mentioned it several times now in case anybody wants to check it out. And then the last thing I did was I did make a purchase from Expression Fiber Arts because I could. And I don't know if you guys remember, I had done hi Lloyd, a video about my Expression Fiber Arts stash and some stuff that I had purchased from them a couple months ago. And in it, I showed you possibly my favorite yarn I've ever bought. It was called, I think, Frosty. And I was sad because after I bought it, it was sold out, and you know, they only make so many. Well, she made more, so I bought two. So anyways, it's called Frosty. It is pearlescent fingering, 50% superwash merino, 50% mulberry silk, 550 yards per skein. And there it is. There's one. Here's the other. I'm so excited. I now have 3 of these, which means I have about 1,650 yards to work with to make myself something of that particular colorway. And then just because I wanted to give it a go, I got this unbelievably pretty. I mean, this is just one of the prettiest whites ever. It is called Eggshell, and it is also the pearlescent fingering, 550 yards. But it is so soft. So soft. Amazing. Oh, and while I'm at it, you know what? Let me show you my Lost in Time shawl. I'll give you an update on it. It's been coming along pretty good. Let's see. I think I marked where I was the last time you saw it. I did. Oops, I'm pulling out my stitches because that's what I do. Last time we saw this, I was right about there. And now we are there. So I've completed, I'm getting to another of this section, which is so pretty. And again, I'm using this colorway. It's a twister cake. I love it. Love it. So I am enjoying working on that. And that's pretty much what I've been working on, is my Lost in Time shawl and that Study of Texture Afghan from Crochet Crowd, with a couple, you know, little projects like the Cinnamon Stitches do-rag thrown in for just a little quick, satisfying project. I hope you all are doing well. I am sorry that I have been kind of missing in action. It has been, it's been some busy couple weeks. I did have to get some sewing done for the giveaways, and work picked up for a little bit there and got real busy again. And now it's slowed back down. I'm not sure what's going on there. So it's just been, it's been a lot. And then getting the yard ready. The garden is planted. There will be some times this summer that the videos might be a little bit further in between them, because I'm going to have to start processing all of those, all of the harvest when it comes in. We've got, I think it was 16 speckled Roma tomato plants for sauce. So there's going to be some serious sauce making going on. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all safe. How are you doing? How are you holding up? I'm still having good days and bad. You know, today's a pretty good day. I got a lot done. It's the beginning of a nice holiday weekend. I think my daughter is going to we're going to do the deed. She's going to come over on Monday, she and her boyfriend, and we're going to have a socially distant visit. They're going to sit one end of the porch on the back deck, and Dave and I will sit on the other, and I'll probably make some food because, I mean, they're eating takeout, so they're not concerned about eating food that I make. And so I'm kind of excited about that. Get to see my kid for the first time in months and months. We did Zoom a couple times, but it's just not the same, you know? So it'll be good to see her. Our son's doing well. He is, just before all this began, at the beginning of the year, he actually went to Philadelphia to go to school to become an auto mechanic, and got there, and then this happened, and that was tough because he's so far away. And so he's been pretty good about keeping in touch. He's been working this whole time, and he hasn't gotten sick, so I have to assume that he's taking pretty good care. We're glad to know that that's the case. Not sure when we'll see him but at least we know he's healthy and doing okay. And school starts back up for him June 8th, I think it was. So he's anxious to get going on that again, because all this delay means he's out there longer. And he went out there specifically because he could get the same training in much less time. So things are okay. You know, we're a little concerned about work. It's a little slower than we'd like. Dave actually went to his first job site meetings since all this began yesterday, because we had to in order to keep work moving. And so that was a little bit freaky for us. That was the first time he's, you know, done that. Either one of us has done anything other than like a trip to the store since the beginning of May. The last trip, actually business trip he made, was May 4th. And he was telling me, because, you know, we have to log our mileage and stuff when we go. And he was telling me how weird it was when he opened up the book to write it down the mileage. And he saw that the last time that we had gone anywhere was May 4th for work. So luckily they were job sites that he could primarily be outside on. And there was only one other gentleman that was accompanying him. That was interesting. So we're watching. Unfortunately, Dave did get bitten by a tick last week, which is, for me, a nightmare scenario. So we are watching him very closely. We marked the date on the calendar, and we will be watching him for 6 weeks to see if he develops a bullseye rash or begins to feel ill. What a time for that, right? Nobody wants to be going to the doctors for blood work and all of that. So we're just watching him, and he's being, you know, he's monitoring it. So there's been ups and downs and goods and bads. And unfortunately, I felt terrible that he got bitten by a tick, because I haven't been able to get out to spray the yard with cedar oil, because it's just rained so much. And they tell you you really need to spray it and let it sit for a day or two before any rain comes. And if you have deluge rains, they tell you, you know, spray again, because it's going to wash off. And I just haven't been able to get out there. It's just rained so much. So I felt kind of responsible, because we have noticed a difference when I spray, that they do seem to chill out. But all right, guys, this is probably going to be a really long one. Oh, well. As always, my email is in the description box below. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions, if you just want someone to listen, whatever you need. I'm happy to try to help. What else? Oh yeah, don't forget our mystery link. I don't know what it'll be this time, but I'm sure I'll find something fun. Okay, guys, I hope you have a fabulous Memorial Day, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.